Hi, everyone. What is up? It is Avery, and welcome to the Teendom Talk Show Season 2 finale. Oh my God. Okay, it honestly feels really surreal saying that because I cannot believe that we have made it this far. We are at the Teendom Talk Show Season 2 finale, everyone. And no, this is not the series finale. So please do not think that because Teendom Talk Show is coming back. But after tonight's show, we will officially be on summer break, which is very exciting. So before we get started into this week's episode, just a couple of announcements. I know that we have been on a little 2-week hiatus. I did recently graduate. So your host, your girl, Avery, is officially a freshman now, which is a really big deal for me because it is a brand new step. And I cannot wait to continue this journey of teendom with you all throughout my high school years, which is something that is so incredibly exciting. I cannot believe I am a high schooler. I cannot believe I have graduated. Just so many different things are evolving and changing, and change is amazing. So I'm just so incredibly excited. But I just wanted to be able to, give a little shout out that, the girl's officially an 8th grade graduate, turning the tassel and all. So once again, before we get started, today we have an amazing guest joining us on the show. One of my very, very, very good friends, DJ Annie Red. I had the amazing chance to be able to chat with her. It isn't a live interview today. It is a pre-recorded one, but please make sure to stick around because there is a very important life announcement at the very end of the show that has occurred in my life that I can always take you all on throughout this summer, throughout the rest of this year. You guys will be able to see some major changes. So I want to be able to announce that on the show tonight. So make sure to stick around. Also, a little surprise from a couple of previous Teendom Talk Show Season 2 guests will be upcoming at the end of the show. So make sure to stick around for that as well. So before we get into our amazing talk with DJ Annie Red, which I will talk about in a little bit, I want to be able to say it is Happy June. So June is honestly a big month. Getting out of school, this weekend a lot is happening. There is Father's Day. There is Juneteenth. This month is Pride Month. Happy Pride Month to everyone. And I'm just like, Jesus Christ, June is a big month. And now, once again, considering Father's Day and Juneteenth, which I love, are both on the same exact day. I think that is so cool that they fall on the same day. Something that I want to be able to celebrate in terms of Juneteenth is the amazing Homewood-Flossmoor Juneteenth Festival put on by the You Matter 2 program. I know a couple of weeks ago on the show, I'd say maybe about 4 or 5 weeks ago, around a month ago, we were able to have Miss Juneteenth on the show with us. Once again, if you want to be able to go and watch that episode after you finish this one, the link will be in the description of this Teendom Talk Show episode. But I also want to be able to highlight where you all can learn more about this festival and be able to attend this Sunday. Mark in your calendar, this Sunday. If you are in the Chicagoland metropolitan area, anywhere near Homewood-Flossmoor, make sure to go and check this out. So I'm actually going to screen share the website with you all in case you want to be able to check it out. But all of the information regarding the Homewood-Flossmoor Festival for Juneteenth put on by the You Matter 2 program, it is in the description of this Teendom Talk Show episode. Here is their websites. If you go under the HF Juneteenth Festival part, which you can see here, you can learn more about the sponsorship, vendors, any last minute Juneteenth volunteers, and the amazing parade that will be going on. I'm so excited to see everybody looking glam and fabulous. Here is all of the information. So please, once you finish this week's episode, make sure to go and check it out. I am so excited for the festival. I'm so excited for Juneteenth overall. I love Juneteenth, and it is once again now an official national holiday. It became one last year, so second year being able to celebrate that with everyone, but remember how important Juneteenth is. And I'm just so excited that there is a festival like this to be able to celebrate the beauty of Juneteenth because it is so incredibly important. And also, once again, a happy Father's Day to all father figures out there that they deserve our love. They deserve our support. Thank you for everything that you do, especially to my dad, who I know is watching right now. I know I'm not with you this Father's Day, which sucks. And I love you so much. And I cannot wait to see you. But Happy Father's Day. Considering we will not be live on Sunday, I just wanted to be able to give a huge shout out to all of those fathers out there. And I know I've done a lot of talking, so let me just hurry up and get into our season 2 finale guest, DJ Annie Red. She is a DJ, a resident DJ for the Brooklyn Nets. She has been featured on so many amazing things. She has such a bright personality. She's an anti-bullying advocate, a motivational speaker. She is a rapper and a singer. She has her very own song out. And she also is an author of her very own book to promote anti-bullying and the importance of why we need to stop such a huge problem, especially amongst youth. So I highly encourage you all to stick around to be able to learn more about her. And I don't want to do too much talking because we have an amazing show planned. So I'm going to cut myself live for right now and get on into this amazing interview with her. So let's jump right on into it. Hi everyone, it's your host Avery here, and today I am so is our season 2 finale, which blows my mind because it has been such an amazing season. But we have on an amazing guest, a friend of mine here with us today, who will be joining us for our amazing show today, DJ Annie Red. How are you?
Hi, what's up?
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to have you here. We actually met, what month was that we met? Was it April?
March. Like late March, because I was on spring break. Yeah, March.
Okay, so late March, we were able to meet. We actually did like a little interview with True Star Media, which was so incredibly fun. She was here in Chicago because, you know, she's a New York girl. So so we were able to meet for the first time, and it was so much fun. And I just knew I had to share all of the amazing stuff she is doing with the Teendom audience today. So before we get started, do you mind introducing yourself, a little bit about you?
Yeah, so my name is DJ Annie Red, or Samirah Horton, but aka DJ Annie Red. But DJ Annie Red is my stage name. So I'm a 13-year-old kid DJ, rapper, author, motivational speaker from Brooklyn, New York. I'm the kid resident DJ for the Brooklyn Nets. I've been featured in H&M commercials. I've worked with Nick Cannon, Sierra and Russell Wilson. So yeah, we're here. I'm excited to be on Teendom for the season finale. We're gonna have a lot of fun today. Let's just jump right into it.
Yes, I'm so excited. So first off, we have to talk about one of the biggest things, your DJing. When I tell y'all right now, she's not just your average DJ, okay? She is top tier of the list. She always gets you hype. How did you get started as a DJ in the first place?
Yeah, so I got started with DJing when I was around 7 or 6 years old. I think like when I tell people like 7 is usually like my golden age. Like my everything that I started doing was at 7, rapping, all that 7. So I started when I was 7. Now my dad was a DJ, he would DJ for his friends, his coworkers. It wasn't like nothing like his full career, sort of like a hobby, a little side thing to do.
Right.
But my dad, we're the house that holds like all the cookouts. Like our house is the cookout spot. If we
Right.
So we'd always have like the set out at least like every single week on the weekend, just having the set out. So like as a young kid, like it's something that like literally lights up, like it's lighting up. It's like I want to see what that is. So I just started like messing around with it and sort of trying with it and really seeing like what it was. And I really got into it when I was 7, but I was messing around, playing around when I was younger, 3, 4, 5, 6, you name it.
Oh, first off, that is so cute. Like I can just like imagine you like right now at like 3 or 4, just trying to like play around with it a little bit. And when you were 7, actually really getting to know the craft. And something that I actually find so fascinating is how your dad was a DJ too. So it's almost like that's someone that you were able to look up to.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I think that's so adorable to me. Like I love that. And so now with all of the DJing that you're doing now, it's obvious and very evident that you have grown from your 3, 4, 7-year-old days to now being a DJ for the Brooklyn Nets. How did all of those opportunities come about?
I think it just takes time. People like now in this like social media age, people go viral overnight. But I think when people actually get into the business, it's not like that. Like we know what the actual vibes are. Like it takes super amount of time. So when people ask me like questions like that, or like how do you like grow a following? How do you get to the places that you are? I would just say you never know who's watching.
Mm.
I could be DJing at it like when I first started, like a year, maybe even a year and a half into DJing, I was just doing anything I can get my hands on. Talent shows, little community events, whatever it was that I can sort of start DJing and rapping, whatever, getting those like little events, good, without getting paid, without nothing. You're just going to show up to get exposure, and exposure is the key word. So if you can go out and get people just to look at you and get those follows and sort of connections up, it grows pretty quickly. It took me like three years or almost 4 years to get to the Brooklyn Nets. So as you can see, that's a lot of time in between, but you gotta be patient because you never know. Because let's say I'm DJing and I only see 5 people there. You never know who those 5 people know or who those 5 people are. A person could be a cousin of a famous producer, someone who works at Nickelodeon, someone who has a media company, someone who knows a famous DJ. So you never know who those people are watching, whether it's 10 people or 1,000 people. You never know who's watching. So put on your best for everyone and just keep going at it. It never happens overnight. Follow your passion.
Right. And I feel like something that's so completely underrated is like how you mentioned, you never know who is there. Like, and no opportunity is too small. If you're starting off as a DJ and you get invited to DJ at like a 2-year-old's birthday party, you never know if the mother of that 2-year-old is literally related to Oprah or something. Like you do not know what the deal is. Like you don't know who people know. And I feel like this really is like a connection type of business. Like entertainment, it's about connections here.
It's about who you know, because you could see someone who maybe you may think like, really, like they did this far, and then someone who's like super underrated and it's not anywhere. You never know. Like, you know, you can't really like when you're first starting, don't decline things. Like keep going, keep going, you know, keep going.
Yeah.
And then when you get to a certain level and someone's asking you like all this stuff and it's not looking right, then you could decline it.
Right. Like
let's start off on the right foot.
Yes, exactly. And I feel like also when you're trying to go into it, you never want to like judge a book by its cover. Like when it comes down to people who may just be low key chilling, like they may not be wearing like the latest like sneakers and like a Gucci shirt or something, but still be like have a whole lot of money that they're willing to invest into you because of your passion. So you never know, So I really wanted to emphasize that you said that because I feel like it's so important for anyone, regardless of what type of field you're trying to do. Yeah, regardless, you always want to start off small or just start off, get in where you can fit in to be able to make the name known, especially in the world of social media now. Like if you're like DJing at a party, blow up in like 16 hours. Like you never know. Right. Like you never really know. And something else that I know, the first time that we talked a little bit about music, and we actually have a lot in common when it comes down to our music taste and our music styles. So I know, but do you mind telling the audience a little bit about some of the music that inspires you, some of the artists that inspire you, especially when DJing?
So recently, earlier last month, I partnered with Spotify and we came out with a DJ Annie Red dance playlist. So the songs that are in that, you go to Spotify, search up DJ Annie Red's dance playlist, you see all songs that I like to listen to. But I think I love all different types of, you know, music, whether it's old school hip hop, new school hip hop, R&B, whatever it is. I think some artists, you know, we love SZA, we love Doja Cat, we love Dua Lipa. For pop, Lil Nas X, we love them. Rapper, you know, we love Lil Baby, we love all of them. So it's kind of just like finding a balance because, you know, when people say that they only like one genre artist, like that's not true. You love everything.
you love everything. That's actually true. And especially like when you're DJing at a certain event, like I'm sure like you want to do it based off of like what the feel of the event is, right?
And read the room. In entertainment, that's the main thing in DJing. You have to like read the room because you never, like maybe I have a set prepared and I'm like sort of thinking in my head, okay, I know what type of event this is. And when I get there, I thought it was only going to be younger kids and I see that they're older adults. So now you got to switch that and then start playing some older music, you know, all that stuff, the wobble, you know, cha-cha slide.
Right. To just reel them in a little bit. And I find like, it's so funny because I actually noticed after our conversation back in late March, which I don't know why I totally forgot the time. I'm like, I do not remember what the beginning of this year was like when Right. I'm like, oh my gosh. After our conversation and you mentioned like reading the room, any event that I went to that a DJ was at, I would look and see like, oh, are they reading the room?
Yeah.
Right. I know that I was actually at like a dance with my dad. It was like a dance for like the kids and their parents for my school.
Yeah.
And one of my friend's dads was the DJ. And I was like, okay, I wonder how he's gonna do this. This is like right after our conversation. And there were like a bunch of younger kids in the room, and then there were a bunch of like adults in the room. So I was like, I wonder how he's gonna play this out. He was playing like, so of course, like some pop, hip hop from now, but also was playing a lot of like 90s R&B and hip hop. And that had me like, okay, and I understood what you were saying after that how important that has to be for an event.
And I have to give it to him because events like that, where it's a mix of two different age groups, you have to find sort of the medium of where there's like music that both the kids know and the parents would know, and it's not like, too corny to dance to.
Right.
So songs like that are sort of like universal to both age groups, like lip gloss, chicken in the soup, all that. But you also got like Before I Let Go, like This Is How We Do It. Those songs are sort of like the medium that both age groups should know, and then they'll get with it.
Right. And I love me chicken noodle soup. Oh my gosh, I love chicken noodle soup. Hey. And something else I also want to bring it back to, which is so cool. You mentioned that you recently just collaborated with Spotify for your very own playlist. That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. I just have to mention that Spotify is one of my most used apps. And actually, since I have my phone right next to me, let me actually look up your playlist right now. So what did you say the playlist is called?
It's DJ Annie Red's dance playlist.
Oh, I see it right now. First off, let me like it. Oh,
okay.
Okay, first off, these songs, impeccable taste.
Okay, impeccable. With a big vocabulary.
Right.
She graduated, don't play with her.
Impeccable taste. First off, I love me some Silk Sonic. So to see that Skate is on here.
Smoking out the window.
No. Smoking out the window. It's so
okay.
It's so good. I have to bring in the vocals a little bit. But this is such a good playlist. Everybody, go listen to this. Go listen to this. I'm about to listen to it. For real, I'm about to listen to. Okay, I see some Lauryn Hill on here. Love it.
The diversity. We gotta get all that. Yeah.
I love it. Everybody, I'm gonna actually have the link for this playlist in the description of the Teendom Talk Show episode, because such a good playlist, such a vibe. Once again, she has impeccable taste. Top right, like just okay. And something else that I actually want to talk about, we're the same age and you are graduating actually tomorrow. So technically when this episode comes out, you will be an 8th grade graduate. How does it feel?
I think it's a really bittersweet moment. It's definitely really bittersweet. Tomorrow I'm actually giving a speech for my graduation, which is pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I think so. Fun fact, I've been at the same school since kindergarten.
Oh my God.
So I've been at the same school, so it's kind of bittersweet for me to sort of leave. But we need to change of environment. So I'm excited, but I'm also, sad to see it go. But a new chapter.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. First off, I want to say I totally get you on that. The school that I was at, I was literally there since I was in 1st grade. And so it kind of, so like I get you on that feeling. Like it's kind of bittersweet to leave a place that you've been at for so long, especially after like these people, you're used to going there like every day. Once you go on summer break, you're used to like coming back to that environment. And so leaving is a bit bittersweet, but we gonna be freshmen starting high school.
Hey.
Period. Are you excited to be a 9th grader?
Yeah, I think I'm excited. I don't know. When I think about like high school, I think about it as like freshmen are like the babies, and then everyone else is just like super old.
That's literally how I see it too. Because it's like
crazy.
Like we don't know, especially like if you're going into a brand new building that's like super.
I think it would be a little intimidating. Like I see all these people like walking around.
Right. And I just know like I'm 5'8", 9, 10.
Okay, yeah, same height. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'll say like I'm like within that range because I genuinely do not know. But like some of my friends, like they're much shorter than me. So I know when I go to an environment where so many people are like super duper tall, I'm just gonna be like,
Look at
Oh,
that.
hello. And my school literally had, I think, maybe around 250 people for 1st through 8th grade.
Yeah, same. We had
Really?
an all school assembly today, and it was literally like, I think in my entire middle school there's only 100 kids, and in total it's probably like 150.
Oh my God. So that literally is me. Like when I'm in the high school I'm going to has like 2,500 people. So I'm going to be around there lost. Yeah. The high school.
That's a lot. I think my school that I'm going to now is pretty mediocre, but the thing is that we have pretty big personalities. We have big personalities. I think we don't have a problem with like making friends. Like some people have a problem with like, oh, like they may have trouble making friends. We don't have that problem because we're just we have big energy.
Yes, big energy. And I know
big energy.
Right. And I know that I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna be like really out there. And honestly, just being yourself, I feel like is the best thing that you can do.
That's the only thing you can do, because
Right.
you try to be like someone, like try to like fit in another group, it just doesn't work. Because for me, I'm sort of thinking about it. The school that I've gone to for a super long time, like the school that I've just graduated from, and the school I'm going to now, is predominantly like white.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm trying to be someone I'm not, it's not gonna work. I gotta bring that little French Prince of Bel-Air spice to it.
Period. Like you have to be yourself. And honestly, if you try to be someone that you're not, you're just not gonna be happy. Like you're gonna be putting on like this fake persona of someone like who you aren't really for like the next 4 years. Like that's draining. Like just be yourself. And that's exactly what the two of us are gonna do. We're gonna walk in there. We may be a little bit lost, but that's okay.
Only a little bit.
Right, just a little bit. We're gonna look good while doing it, so it's okay. So it's okay. We'll make it through. We'll make it through.
Yep.
But something that I find that you have been doing for a long time that is so incredibly powerful is you speaking out against bullying. You are an anti-bullying advocate. Do you mind telling everyone about the work that you've been doing within that field and why you are such a heavy advocate for it?
Yeah, so for like since I was 7, since I was 7, about 4 years now, almost pushing 5 years soon. Wow. But I have been going around to schools and advocating for anti-bullying. So I like to call them anti-bullying seminars. So what I would do is I go to school for about an hour and really talk about the effects of bullying, how to stop it if it happens to them. We'll do like role plays and scenarios so they can like understand how to deal with these newfound skills. We'll take an anti-bullying pledge, so they promise to be anti-bullying advocates. We'll talk about the bully stories, and I'll sing my song for them, and we all get really like sort of animated, and we sort of get interactive at the seminars. And I go to schools doing that. So far, I went to Chicago in March, and I did a couple of schools with Jakil, which we both know Jakil.
Right.
So we did that in March. And then I've been to LA, doing it, Pennsylvania, Jersey, Alabama, Texas soon. So we've been doing a lot of places.
Right, a lot of places, like going across the country to be able to talk to people about it. Right, like them plane tickets. And I'm just like, first off, I just want to say how powerful that is, because when you're going around speaking about these different things, it isn't just one of those assemblies where like people are about to be like they're about to be.
Because you don't want it to feel like school.
Right. You don't want it to feel like school, and it's an important topic, but to also make it interactive and fun, not only does it make it more like upbeat and hype, but at the same time, it makes people actually aware about the situation that's going on, because bullying is a really big thing that needs to be stopped because it happens so often.
It's 1 out of every 5 students. So let's say I'm chilling with my friends and 5 of them are sitting in a row, at least one of them has been bullied before. And that's just like the minimum, at least one.
Oh, first off, that honestly like took me back for a second, because when you think about 1 in 5 students, I don't know. Wait. Okay, so when
1 in 5 students.
I'm like, let me do the math really quick. Like if I picture I'll just use the high school I'm going to for an example, around 2,500 students. That means that almost 500 of them have been bullied either in the past or currently. Those are some huge numbers. That isn't even including all the amount of students that are in like the cities that we live in or the country overall. Like that's a problem.
And that statistic, I believe, is from a while ago. So I feel like because of COVID, which it's been shown that bullying went up So it's probably 2 or maybe even 3 because of COVID, cyberbullying got like went all the way up because it's understandable. If I'm on my phone, let's say I'm a bully and I'm behind my screen, and now okay, I could say whatever I want because I'm anonymous. I'm staying anonymous, so I'm going under your post, and it's so easy in a matter of seconds. I can comment something and it stays up on the internet forever. Or let's say I'm chilling and it's someone posts a fight, right? Yeah. That stuff, you're posting it without their consent and it stays up forever. So cyberbullying went all the way up and people are on their phones now, or they were on their phones more because of COVID. So I believe the statistic probably went up. I'm probably going to say probably 2 out of every 5 students, it probably went up.
That first off, especially when it comes down to cyberbullying, cyberbullying, it even though it's on the internet, those words have
affects you more.
Yes, it has an impact on you
because you don't know who those people are because they're anonymous.
Exactly. Bullying isn't just physical. Like it isn't just, oh, you're only.
It's not movies like picking on like the nerd and like the jock is doing that. Like, it's not like a movie. Most bullying is verbal bullying, and verbal bullying hurts the most because the odds of someone being a verbal bully is super high than it is to be physically bully someone because it's more risky. But people verbal bully every single day and they don't even know. Like they may not realize, they may think it's like, oh, it's a joke, but you don't know how that affects people because bullying can lead to depression and then to suicide. Unfortunately, we don't want that to happen.
Yeah, and suicide rates are going up, and that's something that also needs to be stopped because so many of it is youth, and we're kids. And and even if you aren't
aware, stressed out so much to kill yourself,
exactly, like that's something that's heartbreaking and something that can be stopped with just like the actions that we take from day to day. So to know that you're speaking out about something so incredibly powerful, and you have used what you love, you've used music to create a song, you've created a book that's been able to help people just understand about how bad this is and how it can be stopped, even with just as simple as taking a couple of steps back and realizing not all jokes are funny. Like words can hurt people. Sometimes I can just keep my hands to myself, and just knowing those simple things can really stop and help a lot of people. So I just want to give a whole bunch of praise to you for that, because that is absolutely amazing, and you have just been doing so much to help so many people. So thank you. Thank you. And I am looking forward to seeing even more of the schools that you touch and visit, because, cross country girl, cross country, I love that so much. And also, something else that I really want to make sure to ask you before we head out. You have had so many opportunities, so many amazing things that you've been able to do to not only boost your name, but to be able to spread positivity to others. What are some goals and aspirations that you have for yourself as you are entering not only a brand new high school chapter, but also entering just a brand new chapter as well as a DJ?
I think that's a really good question. And normally I can't really answer that question like straight on the head, because for me, like even my parents came out for me, like every single time I'm talking to them and like we're talking about, like say we talk about a career, the career that I want to have changes every single day.
Right.
So I'm just like, I'm still making up my mind with things. I definitely want to be an international DJ. I think that could definitely happen by this year. It's happening pretty soon. So hopefully that'll happen this year. I still want to keep inspiring kids and the youth, because like seeing firsthand, like kids like follow me on TikTok, commenting saying, "Oh, you came to my school and I was really inspired to be an advocate." Really inspired me. This one time, this girl commented under my YouTube video saying, "I did my school project on you," which was really, really cool. And I was like, "What?"
Oh, that's so cute.
That really inspired me to like keep going. So I want to inspire kids, because DJing is a very male-dominant industry, so that more young girls can start DJing firsthand. I think I would definitely want to say that. But other than that, I just keep changing. If we do an interview like in a month, I probably will have a different answer. Not gonna lie.
I get that, because honestly, like as you move as an individual, like you change, like some of the things that and the goals and aspirations that
especially as a teenager.
Right, like we are still young, and knowing that, so like starting out young, it gives you even more time to be able to switch it up, to change, knowing that mistakes are going to be made, but at the same time keep going. And we are underrated.
Reached, yes.
Like we are underrated, but at the same time, our power is, once again, using my favorite word, impeccable. Our power is out there. and you are such an inspiration to so many, and especially that little girl. That first off, that's so cute that she did her project on you. Like, that's like, if that is not motivation right there, that is motivation. So I totally understand how things are constantly changing. But international DJ, what are some places that you would want to DJ and visit outside of the country?
Outside of the country, like Dubai, somewhere like exotic, like DJ on a yacht. That'd be kind of cool.
Oh, that would actually be really cool. I'm gonna book a flight. I'm gonna book a flight.
TikToks would be crazy. Exactly. Yeah.
Like, I am going to book a flight. I need to be there. I need a nice little vacation anyway. You know, vacay. Right. And also, I just want to thank you so much again for joining me today on Teendom Talk Show.
Thank you. I had a lot of fun.
Yes, as our season 2 finale guest. Woo! Woo, woo, woo. And I'm just so excited that we were able to have you on. Are there any parting words that you would like to say to the Teendom Talk Show audience today?
Just reiterating what I said before, you never know who's watching. Keep following your passion. Like I said, you're DJing or entertaining or dancing, whatever you're doing, speaking out, and there's a room of 5 people, you're like, oh, bummer, there's only 5 people here. One of those people, cousin of someone who works at Nickelodeon. Another person is a media director. Another person works for Time for Kids, whatever. You never know who's watching, whoever knows someone, whoever has connections. So you never know who's watching. Put on your best, whoever you're with. Keep working. It took me 4 years to become a DJ for the Brooklyn Nets. So you got to keep grinding and keep working. That's all I got to say. Follow your passion. Whatever passion you have, go for it. Let's get it.
Preach, preach, preach. I always say this. If a guest says something that is so good, if you need to rewind, backtrack, pause, write it down, hang it up on a wall so you can look at it every morning.
Vision board, write that on a vision board.
Exactly.
You never know who's watching. Follow your passion.
Exactly. You guys need to take that to heart, because that is some top DJ Annie Red inspo for you right now. So take that take it with you today. Let's move forward with that, because I know I am. And with that, I want to thank you so much for joining us on the Teendom Talk Show Season 2 finale. And let's get back on it. Okay, everyone. So I first just want to say DJ Annie Red is actually the coolest person ever. She is so much fun just to be able to talk to be able to learn from, because even though we are the same age, even though we literally are like still very young, she is such an inspirational soul. So I truly encourage each and every one of you to be able to check out every single thing that she is doing. Make sure to check out her DJing, make sure to check out her book, check out her song, to be able to check out some of her motivational speakings, and also follow her on social media and listen to that Spotify playlist. Y'all, if you know me, you know that Spotify is actually like one of my most used apps. I have like 40 plus playlists on my account, and her playlist is such a bop. So I truly encourage each and every one of you to be able to go and check out her playlist, link in the description. And before we get into our very special announcement, I wanted to be able to share a video that was put together by some people who wanted to give Teendom Talk Show Season 2 a congratulations. These guests were on the show previously this season. They are all so amazing. I love each and every one of them. They are the best. So here is a video full of some amazing familiar faces to help close out tonight's finale.
Hi everyone, this is Sierra Mari, also known as the Gen Z exec here, and I just want to quickly jump in and make a note to congratulate Avery and the Teendom Talk Show Season 2 season finale! Honestly, Avery, I always tell you every time we talk, you are a young prodigy genius. I'm so excited for you and everyone who has contributed to Teendom Talk Show. I'm honestly, again, even humbled to say I was a guest. I literally don't even have the words to even express how proud I am of you. You are 7 years my not my senior, 7 years my junior, but yet you are so ahead and so advanced and just like so beyond and wise beyond your years. You have such a beautiful life ahead of you, a beautiful career ahead of you in media and entertainment. And again, I'm just so excited for you for season 3 and season 4 and season 5 and season 6 all the way to season 20. I am again just astonished by your genius and your planning and execution to be a teen in your early teens and to be to be in your early teens and to be able to do so much at such a young age is such an inspiration to me. And I know you're an inspiration for other people too. I hope. Now, why is it haters? Every time I want to show you and show you love, people want to bring me away from sharing you your glory. But I'm telling you, nothing's going to take me away from giving you your flowers. You deserve it. Congratulations. We're popping grape sodas and I cannot wait to see you soon. Mwah!
Avery, congratulations on the end of season 2 of Teendom. It feels like just yesterday that we met. I think it was my interview. Did I interview you or was it me? Something like that. But anyways, really look forward to what you're doing. It's super amazing and I wish you the best of luck moving forward.
Hey, my name is Samirah. I'm the founder of Be the Change Youth Initiative, and I wanted to congratulate Teendom Talk Show on the end of its 2nd season. Avery, I love what you're doing, and I'm so thankful to have been involved.
My name is Charisma. It was such an honor to be a guest on this season, and I just want to say congratulations, Avery, on another season of Teendom Talk Show. You are such an inspiration, and I'm so proud of you.
What's up, everyone? I just want to give a major shout out and congratulations to Teendom Talk Show for completing its 2nd season. Hey, Cuzzo, congratulations. Go crazy. Keep doing big things. I'm extremely proud of you. Keep doing great things.
Y'all, it's your boy Real MJ Hill, and I just want to give a huge shout out to my friend Avery. Avery, congratulations on another amazing season of the Teendom Talk Show. I am so proud of you, and I just want to say thank you, and that I am honored to have been a guest on your show. Keep up the great work. Keep making more episodes because I love watching them, and I know there's so many other people that love watching them too. So keep up the great work. Let's get it.
When I tell y'all, I first just want to say how appreciative I am to every single person that has been a guest on Teendom Talk Show Season 2, Teendom Talk Show Season 1, Teendom in general, because this season has been absolutely amazing. And I am just so beyond thankful and grateful for every single person that has taken time out of their busy lives, of their busy schedules, of everything that they are doing in their life to be able to just take time and sit down with us on Teendom Talk Show. I cannot thank you enough. Thank you so much to everyone that made a video. Thank you. I love all of y'all so much. Words cannot begin to describe it because I am actually speechless right now. Like, that video truly touches me a lot. It touches the Teendom community, and it just has me so incredibly honored that Teendom Talk Show has been able to touch so many lives so far. And I cannot wait to see how we are going to continue to grow. I cannot wait for the 3rd season of Teendom Talk Show, which is coming to you this fall. So be prepared. I don't know if there's a way that you can be prepared because there's a lot in store here, so you may want to hold on to your seats. But thank you so much again for everyone that participated in that video and for all of the guests that have been a part of Teendom Talk Show Season 2, to my mom, to my dad, to my grandma that have literally been here with me. I just have to give a shout out to two of our biggest fans, Alex, Betty's second grandma. I just have to give a shout out to them because they are the best, always supporting me. I love you guys. And I also want to let out a very big announcement before we go because we are at 7:10, so we're very close to our time. But for those of you all who are not aware, I am moving to Georgia. So a lot of y'all know me as a Chicago girl. A lot of our Teendom Talk Show content is surrounded by Chicago, especially when we're doing street things, when we're showcasing things throughout the city. But your girl is moving across the country from city to south, as I like to call it. And I'm so excited for this brand new journey. So when we come back in the fall, no longer will be in Chicago. I will be in Georgia. and I'm very excited for this new change. I have to be a little honest, it is a little scary. It is a little frightening because it is a completely new environment, but it is a change I'm so happy for, meaning brand new content, warmer weather, very, very big deal, but I am just very excited. It is something that me and my family have known about actually since the very start of this season, and it is now officially happening. So in July, I will no longer be a Chicago girl, but I will be a Georgia peach. Yay! That actually has been something I've been holding it for a long time that I've been trying not to say publicly on any public social medias or anything. Only like my close friends and family have really been able to know about it. So I'm so excited to be able to share it with the public now. So thank you all so much for supporting me. That is a really big life announcement I wanted to be able to share. That's why the environment has been different. I've no longer been in my house and, my home behind the shrubbery. I'm actually at my grandma's right now, sitting in front of her living room curtains. So that's why there has been a little bit of an environmental change for the show. But I just wanted to be able to let you all know I'm so excited to announce this change with you all and bring you along on the journey of our moving process with us. So also make sure to stay on the lookout on my social media at Ask Avery K, where I will be documenting a lot of the process of the rest of this moving in. Also really excited about some room decoration. So please be prepared for all of that. Make sure to go check that out to be able to learn more and be able to follow my family and I on this journey. And with that, we are going to close out the very final Teendom Talk Show episode of season 2. Thank you all so much again for watching. Please, if you have not already, subscribe, like, hit post notifications, comment down below some things that you are looking forward to with next season. Or if you are very new to the show on our season 2 finale, what you are excited to see more of. And thank you once again so much to everyone for supporting and rocking with us this last season. It has been amazing. I know I'm talking a lot, so I will let you all get back to the rest of your Friday nights. Thank you so much again for everything. I love you guys. Teendom season 2 is up. Season 2 is a wrap. Boop. Love y'all.